Then we will move to the third type of prosthesis, the mechanical valves, which are the most commonly implanted valves worldwide. We have three different designs of mechanical valves: the bileaflet discs or the bileaflet mechanical prosthesis, the single leaflet tilting disc, and the ball and cage mechanical valve. Let's start with the most commonly encountered in our practice, the bileaflet mechanical valve. We can see the design of the valve here in this diagram. The valve typically is composed of a rigid valve ring, metallic ring, as we see in this animation. And over this metallic ring, there are two semicircular tilting discs. Those discs open in upright position and close in horizontal position, moving like two tilting semicircular discs during systole and diastole. The prototype of those mechanical valves is a St. Jude valve, and those mechanical bileaflet valves are the most commonly implanted mechanical prostheses all over the world. Here in this slide, we can appreciate the structural profile of this valve, and take care, this structural profile is very important. You have to know the exact angles of opening and closing in order to appreciate the abnormality. You have to know the normal position and the normal movement of the leaflets. Take care that the leaflets open by getting upright like this, with an angle between 10 to 12 or even reach 13 degrees between both leaflets. So the leaflets are nearly, not absolutely, not 100% vertical, but they are nearly vertical, making an angle nearly with the horizontal plane as 80 to 85 degrees. So this is the normal opening position. Why is this important? Because if I look at my study, at my echo study, while I am performing this echo study, I appreciate that the leaflets are opening, but they are opening just to 70 degrees. They are not reaching the full movement or the full excursion of opening. This means that this valve may be restricted. The valve may have thrombus like just over the leaflet, like here, restricting its full range of movement. While during a closing of the valves, the leaflets make an angle, a wide angle of nearly 120 to 130 degrees between both leaflets. So normally they don't reach the horizontal plane. Take care that they normally just stop like this. And this also is an important aspect to recognize in order to know that this is normal. Because if you don't know this is the normal range of movement, you will think that the patient is having thrombus here, restricting its full range of movement to reach the horizontal plane. No, this is the normal range of movement during a closing of the valve. So knowing the opening and closing angle of bileaflet valve is very important to appreciate its movement in echocardiography, in CT, in scene fluoroscopy. All have the same concept, and in those diagrams we appreciate those concept of opening and closing angles. Here the leaflets are opened in upright position with an angle nearly 10 to 12 between the leaflets, or 85 to 80 with the horizontal plane like this in this cut, while during closing they close with wide angle nearly 120 to 130. The blood passes across the valve through three orifices, one central making rectangular shape here, and two lateral openings making semicircular shape here. So we are having three orifices. The blood can flow across them during opening of the valve. Let's see the shape of the valve in echocardiography. Those are apical views, apical 4-chamber view and the apical 2-chamber view. We can appreciate that the shape of the bileaflet mechanical valve, thin linear echogenic structures at the valve plane. Those are the two discs opening and closing here and here, making two very bright, echo bright lines. They are here perpendicular, so the valve is opening, while when they form a shape of V, wide V shape, this means that they are closing. And we can appreciate the full range of movement of the two discs. So this normal moving discs. Leaflets are seen opening towards the left ventricle and with characteristic acoustic shadowing. Those shadows behind the valve are called acoustic shadowing, and we will talk about the artifacts of the valves in the next lecture about the normal physiological finding of prostheses. And a very important tip I added to this slide is that you have to remember to rotate. What's the meaning of this tip? This means that the mechanical prosthesis that implanted does not have optimum view, which means that I may get my optimum apical 4-chamber view, but I only can see one leaflet. To see the other leaflet, or to see the full excursion and the full range of movement of both discs, you have to move medially, or you have to rotate from the apical 4-chamber view to the apical 2 or to the apical 3, or even angle between intermediate angle between the views, the 4, the 3 and the 2 views, because there is no one optimum view to appreciate the post discs. You have to search for your optimum view of the valve, because it's an implanted valve. It's not a native valve with native optimum view. No, each patient has his own specific view to appreciate post leaflets. So don't rush, don't say that I am seeing only one moving leaflet in the apical 4, so this valve is a dysfunctional valve. No, you have to rotate, you have to look from every possible angle, get modified views, get oblique views, until you can appreciate the two discs. If you appreciate that one disc is moving and the other is not moving in all views, even the intermediate views and the oblique views, then put the color, put the Doppler, and make your final judgment after all of these parameters assessed. Here are images of mechanical bileaflet valve in parasternal view in mitral position. During diastole, the valve is opened and the discs are upright, and blood can move from the left atrium into the left ventricle, while this wide V shape means that the leaflets are closed, they are resting over the ring of the prosthesis. So this is systole and this is diastole. In angiography, we can appreciate the concept of the full range of movement of the leaflets. Here we are having ring and two leaflets of mechanical prosthesis. One is moving up and down, but if you looked more carefully, you can see that even when the leaflet move upright during systole or during opening, it does not reach the full range. This leaflet have to move up like making an angle of 85. No, it only make an angle during opening, just may we say 70 degree or 60 degree. So even this moving leaflet is restricted during opening. We can see that the other leaflet is stuck and frozen. It's frozen in closing position. So this valve is dysfunctional, absolutely dysfunctional. Both leaflets are dysfunctional. One is frozen at a closing position and the other is restricted in opening. It does not open to its full range. So this is very important aspect to know, the opening angle and the closing angle of bileaflet tilting disc. The second design is a single tilting disc.